MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Kansas City Royals.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Harold, what's the focus for this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
I think the key to this game, Matt, is working the count. I mean, you've got a guy that's really dominant on the mound, right? So you got to work his pitch count. And if you work the pitch count, now all of a sudden you might get into that bullpen. If they get in the bullpen, they're going to win this game.
Aaron Nola gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good stuff. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game. All right, here's how the Royals are lined up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5". It took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. He even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
Christian Brummett is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. That misses. 1-2. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Hit on the ground toward the left. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Pitch out. Nothing doing. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be in trouble for the hitter, so he's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at him.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Berman rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Into the box, Chris Kyle. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Scott McGriff.
Digging in, Scott McGriff. From the stretch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's first and third now.
Well, there's a one-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with one out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Digging in the switch hitter, Angel Vargas. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the dugout. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Boy, he really had to go a long way to his left to get to that one, as is evidenced by Showtrack. Good first step and a great throw to get it there in time. Definitely took away what looked to be a hit off the bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. 0-1. Here it comes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Orioles 2 and the Royals nothing. A chance now from the K to have a look at the starting 9 for these Royals. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Catfish Hunter is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. Harold, what do you got?
This guy's been a very reliable, successful big league start. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. He gets the ball every time you ask him, doesn't complain. I like his attitude, and I'm wondering if he gives the other team a little attitude today. All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'll tell you what, let's look at the right fielder. He has got a cannon. I'm talking for the ages. You can go back and talk about all the great right field arms in baseball. He's got one of the best. It will stack up with the greats.
Odubel Herrera is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he was right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's another 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up on the backhand. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Second, the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Now in the box, Cal Ripken, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And with 2 away now, we give you another glance at our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And here in this Game 3 of the division series, the big question is, will we see a sweep? And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Over to his left. And the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Second inning upcoming here in KC. Baltimore's out in front 2-0. Standing in, Owen Christian. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Owen Christian.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout. Keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Brian Brummett. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Tyler Scott.
Into the box now, Tyler Scott. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Ready for another chance, Christian Brummett. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, that's playing within his game right there. The speedster gets a little infield single, and now he's on to do damage.
In now, Randy Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. One-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They're up 2-0.
Leading off for the Royals, first baseman, Armand Killebrew.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. One and two, here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now at the plate, Brian Dozier will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And that misses for ball 1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Now here it comes. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Kyle. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chris Kyle.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Lifted the other way to left center. Therefore, it is Gordon, and the former third baseman has it for the first out.
The batter, first baseman, Scott McGriff.
Striding in once again, Scott McGriff. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Little chopper back to the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Into the box now, Angel Vargas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with one down. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. In time, and he is nailed at second.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Once again, a 3-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He'll try it again. 3-2. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Well, a little two-out single. Now, you may not think it's much, but he's already given up a couple runs this game, so maybe this is the start of something big.
Before the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner will get back standing. Stepping in now, Curtis Randall, and he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch out, nothing doing. That's 2-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Taken in by Brett. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Orioles leave one, but they're on top 2-0. Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Ready on 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
0-1, here's the pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Catfish has the sign. 0-1 on its way. Takes a good curveball at the knees. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He'll try again. 1-2. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Owen Christian. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Pereira is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Brian Brummett. He swings and grounds it to short. Ripken up the middle, and the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in to try it again, Tyler Scott. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
And the check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez is under it. And that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
The 0-1 on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous two. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Cal Ripken. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the Royals are in the hit column. Running hard, he's digging for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple. So there goes the no-hit bid as they finally get their first knock of the game.
Better late than never, huh? It was a memorable first hit, too. I thought maybe he was going to be content to stop at second, but no way. He barrels into third with a triple. Maybe that wakes up the dugout, too.
In now, George Brett, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 in front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. From the stretch. Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Stepping in now, Harmon Killebrew, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Two outs here with a runner at third. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ends up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Christian Brummett. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the sights lower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
And this is fouled back and out of play. One and two. Here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is popped up. Brett is calling for it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Digging in once again, Randy Wiggins, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Killebrew, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Kyle.
Ready once again, Chris Kyle. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
There's nothing better as a pitcher than throwing what should have been ball 4, but you're able to get a guy to chase after it anyway.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Ripken will put this one away, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Royals, right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
A
little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 0-1 delivery. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. To first. McGriff has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Digging in once again, Scott McGriff. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Shea Simmons takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 68, Shea Simmons.
Into the box, Angel Vargas. Hot shot down the line.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch strike 3 called. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So they'll have to be content with just the strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with one away. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Standing in now, Curtis Randall, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's a big RBI single right there. As well as their pitcher is throwing right now, 3-0 might be all he needs to bring it home.
Christian.
In now, Owen Christian, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Gordon. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, catcher Brian Brummett.
Ready for another shot now. Brian Brummett. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Shot back up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Third baseman Tyler Scott.
Into the box now, Tyler Scott, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Into the box, Christian Brummett, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. On the ground up the middle. He's got it, and he'll throw against his body to first. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Orioles settle for 1. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Orioles 3 and the Royals nothing. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Stepping in now, Cal Ripken, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Catfish comes set. Here it is on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. A cold strike on the inside corner. And, Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Now ball hit foul down the line and right and in amongst the fans.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Royals leave 1. Still down 3-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Jumbo Diaz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
70, Jumbo Diaz.
Striding in once again, Randy Wiggins. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lifted in the air out to left field. Gordon is under this one. 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder Chris Kyle.
Ready for another chance, Chris Kyle. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Now here's the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough. That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
In now, Scott McGriff. Hit hard up the middle. Skips through, and he really has their number now. 4 for 4 in this one. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Well, what a night for him. He's now 4 for 4 with that base hit.
Into the box now, Angel Vargas. He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second, and he'll just step on second for the force, and that'll do it for this half inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They lead it 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Brett. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pitch on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Going for strikeout number 15. Sent out to straightaway center field. Brummett patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
First baseman number 3, Armand Killebrew.
Ready once again, Harmon Killebrew, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the 2nd out.
The right fielder number 30, Nomar Mazara.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You know, his pitch limit is getting up there. Now you get the 2-out single. That forces that manager to start thinking a little bit. If he throws another 10 pitches, we might see him exit this game.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's Brian Dozier now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Catfish comes set. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Another 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Again, a 1-2. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. One left for Kansas City. They trail in this one 3-0. Dan Otero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
61. Dan Otero.
So striding in, Curtis Randall. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Randall.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. Oh, one pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Here it comes on 1-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Digging in, the switch hitter, Owen Christian. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swings through it for strike number 2.
0 ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2 home. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Digging in now, Brian Brummett. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
And this is fouled at the plate. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kyle racing back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the box now, Alex Gordon. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll make a
pitching for the
matchup
Orioles,
move here and bring on a
number
southpaw to
24,
face the left-handed hitter
Andrew
due up.
Miller.
In there, strike one.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now, they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Digging in, Cal Ripken in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hector Rondon trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Hector Rondon.
Rondon pauses. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Has a look, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. McGriff is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Royals strand a pair. They trail it here 3-0. A great shot there, a famous Union Station with downtown KC in the background. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Yimi Garcia enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So striding forward now, Tyler Scott. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. fouled back.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called the ball 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now batting, Christian Brummett. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled back. Swing and a looper to left. Here comes Gordon. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2. Well, sometimes you see diving catches that happen because of a bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by ShowTrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. Standing in now, Randy Wiggins. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they lead it 3-0. Aroldis Chapman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Aroldis Chapman.
So coming to the plate, George Brett. He'll lead it off with his guys needing a ninth inning rally here if they're going to force a game 4. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
First baseman number 3. Armand Killebrew.
Striding into the box, Harmon Killebrew 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Now in the box, Nomar Mazara. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and now the Royals are down to their final strike. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 1-2 pitch. And the Orioles are moving on to the American League Championship Series.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the ALCS and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the AL Division Series.
Our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Kansas City, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium, 37,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. The Pittsburgh Pirates embarrass the Dodgers 7-1. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.